you want to see the sights, grab a bite, or just get away. So many places to go and so many ways to get there. We've got your itinerary planned. Join me, Cindy Hing, as we go day tripping in the Palm Beaches.
Day tripping in the Palm Beaches, let's go. Day tripping, there's so much to see when we're day tripping in the Palm Beaches. So much to do when you come day tripping with me.
In this episode, we learn about the history of Palm Beach County, explore the exotic flavors of the Mediterranean, grab the bull by the horns, and much more. Welcome to Day Tripping in the Palm Beaches.
Cindy, we're so glad to welcome you here to Palm Beach International Airport. It actually has origins all the way back to the 1920s and 1930s. Finally was turned over to the county for civil aviation in 1961. The modern terminal that you're standing in was built in 1988. We're standing on our really cool putting green, so as soon as you get off your flight, you don't even have to leave the airport to hit the golf course. We've got an art gallery, just a lot of amenities that provide a very luxurious experience here at PBI.
PBI has been a part of so many best of lists. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, we're really excited to be J.D. Power's 4th best mid-size airport in the entire country. And I really think it's because we are just close, convenient, easy, stress-free. We have the most affordable parking of any major South Florida airport. It is a stone's throw from the terminal. Then when you get to security, we are recognized for having among the fastest TSA checkpoints in the country. So you're just gonna sail right through to your gate. It's just a great experience. You're gonna be out of this airport if your flight lands just within a few minutes. Get your bags and you're on your way.
That sounds super easy.
Very easy.
Thanks, Joe. PBI is a perfect launch pad for a day trip adventure in the Palm Beaches.
I like PBI because it's conveniently located, easy in, easy out.
It's not as congested as some of the other airports like Fort Lauderdale. The airport is pretty central, close to downtown West Palm Beach, and it's just amazing to fly out of here.
As you can see, PBI has its own fan club, and I can see why. Let's hop in a ride share and head to our first destination, Mounts Botanical Gardens. This is our first stop on our day trip today.
Hi, welcome to Mounts Botanical Garden, Palm Beach County's oldest and only botanical garden. We're a 20-acre botanical garden here in Palm Beach County. We're made up of a bunch of different display gardens, and it's just a great place to visit if you have the time.
Do you change out the plant exhibits?
Oh, we do. We do winter annuals here and summer annuals, so the colors are always changing and different trees are blooming with different seasons.
What should people bring with them when they come to the gardens?
Some basic things, sunglasses, a nice wide brim hat, sunscreen, bug spray in the summer months, maybe some snacks, a water bottle. There is no food on the property, so you need to bring your own food. And just give yourself at least an hour or two to take in all the beauty here.
I heard that when you come here, it feels like you've stepped into the Amazon.
Oh yeah, we're a tropical oasis here. We have many tropical plants growing, heliconias, palms, stuff that you could see in the Caribbean or other tropical islands. We also have a nursery in the back where we propagate and grow a lot of the plants you see here on the property. And we also have a vintage thrift store back there too.
What's in there?
Just unique stuff that people donate to us. You never know what kind of treasure you can find in there.
Oh, wow. What's your favorite spot here at Mounts?
My favorite spot here in the garden is the Tropical Shade and Color Island. All these koi fish were rescued from ponds or people's aquariums that they got too big for. So they live out their life here.
How many different species inhabit the butterfly garden?
Many species. We have a lot of nectar plants and host plants that they thrive on. And also visitors like to come here and take photography of the butterflies.
All of that exploring has really worked up my appetite. Let's hop in a ride-sharing service to take us to our next location, Hive Bakery and Cafe. Wow, this is beautiful. What am I about to eat?
This is what we call our sourdough scramble. So it has homemade sourdough bread with a Parmesan basil aioli, scrambled egg, and then it's topped with a little bit of arugula, shaved Parmesan, and local tomatoes.
It looks too pretty to eat. I noticed that Hive is comprised of so many businesses. You can come here and have a day trip all on its own.
We started with Hive Home Gift and Garden. We just wanted to have everything in one place. So we like to say, you know, everything for the well-appointed home. We'd bring in men's, women's, and kids' gifts, and those items would fly off the shelves faster than anything. And so that's really what launched Hive for Him, Hive for Her, and Hive Kids about 5 years ago. And then to round out our campus, we also opened up our bakery and cafe. We're a from-scratch bakery and cafe. The cinnamon morning bun, they use the croissant dough with the cinnamon sugar, and it's probably our best-selling item in the bakery case. And we just wanted a place for our clients that when they're here, they can kind of, like you said, make a day of it at Hive. They can start out in the boutiques and then come have lunch and then end up in the home store.
Let's dig in.
Okay, I've got the buttermilk pancakes.
Oh my gosh, I just tasted a dressing. What is that? That's really good.
It's just a Parmesan balsamic dressing for
yeah, it's got a little
the arugula
sweetness.
salad. Many people have asked, how did we come up with the name Hive? Hive is another name for a home. It's got lots of worker bees all working together to build something bigger.
Sarah, thank you so much for your hospitality. The food is delicious. I had fun trying on the clothes, playing dress up over there at Hive for Her. I can't wait to come back.
Well, thank you so much for including us in your day trip.
Breakfast really hit the spot. Before we head to our next location, let's get the 401 on the PalmTran system. So tell me about PalmTran.
PalmTran is Palm Beach County's premier transportation network throughout the county. With nearly 3,000 stops, there's nowhere that PalmTran won't take you.
So as a person who has not ridden public transportation in a very long time, and I was thinking about planning a trip to go somewhere, how would I go about that?
So I would encourage people to visit our website at palmtran.org and look at our trip planner to plan your trip online. We have guidebooks throughout the county that'll show you our routes and our schedules. We also have the PalmTran app, which will show you real-time bus information.
So how do you pay for your fare?
Our most popular way is through our Paradise Pass, and that's an app or a card. You can get that at your public library system at Palm Beach County or at Tri-Rail stations. You can also download the app free on iOS and Android devices and pay as you go. So it's a much better payment method because we track your ride, so you can just forget the stress of having to pay and just tap and go. We also take cash, and you can pay through Apple and Google Pay. One of the things that people ask me a lot is, where is my ride, or when is the next bus gonna come? Visitors and residents, when they're at the stop, they can text their bus stop number to 561-561 to be able to get a text message back with the list of information on when the next bus arrival will be.
Tell me about the amenities.
We have Wi-Fi on all of our fixed route buses, as well as USB charging ports underneath of our seats. All of our buses are ADA compliant. When the bus arrives, it'll kneel to help you get on board the bus easier. And if you're in a mobility device or a wheelchair, all you have to do is press one button on our quantum fixed restraint system, and you'll be strapped in and ready to ride.
Thank you for your time, Evan. Really appreciate it.
Of course, thank you so much for having us on.
Vibrant murals ornament city walls. A vast array of paintings and portraits adorn galleries and museums. Expressive voices and rhythmic footsteps fill a theater to its rafters. And festivals that bring it all together for a one-of-a-kind experience. Discover Florida's cultural capital at thepalmbeaches.com. #PalmBeachCulture.
How did this museum go from being the original courthouse
Yes.
to what it is today?
Yes. This building was actually slated for demolition, and a group of community leaders and citizens of the county raised money to save this amazing building.
What can visitors see when they come here?
So we have been collecting, preserving, and sharing the artifacts and ephemera that tell the rich history and cultural heritage of Palm Beach County. We have an amazing collection of artifacts. I think one of the hallmarks of our collection is our photographic collection. We have over 4.5 million images, and people can actually access some of our collections from online, pbchistory.org, where you can literally examine some of the photos and images that are in our collection. Currently, we have an amazing exhibition on the history of fashion in Palm Beach. It's entitled Endless Summer, Palm Beach Resort Wear.
As we enter, you're walking into the icon room, and the icons are the designers, but they're also individual ladies who lent us some of their dresses.
Debbie, how did you get 129 years of fashion into one exhibit?
We redid one of our permanent galleries and completely took things out and relaid the whole gallery.
So are these local designers?
Some of them are local designers. All of the people included in this exhibit spend time here, either selling, holding trunk shows. Lilly Pulitzer Company was very generous with lending us designs.
That's beautiful.
So this came from Mouse and Hoffman. This is about a 2005 design, but every year, Michael Mouse and his crew go over to Italy, and then they make the new jacket for the new year. So Cindy, you know that this exhibit is temporary.
So if people wanted to find like upcoming exhibits that you have throughout the year, where would they go?
Oh, our website, pbchistory.org.
Thank you for taking me through. I learned so much. Let's continue this history lesson at the Flagler Museum. The circuit is a great way to get there.
The DDA's main mission is focusing on our downtown area. That is for our businesses and our stakeholders, as well as our residents, but we also take into consideration that people are coming to visit downtown.
Can you tell us about the partnership that you have with Circuit?
Oh, it's been an amazing partnership. Circuit, we've actually worked with them for many years, since 2013, but most recently we started having created a sponsorship with them to help with transportation in the downtown area.
How much does a ride cost?
The cost to the consumer is actually free in our fare-free zone area, which is basically from Pleasant City to El Cid. But any rides that begin and end over in Palm Beach Island are $4 per ride, with $1 for each additional rider.
When I use the app, how long is the wait time?
On average, a wait time is approximately around 10 minutes. Please come to downtown West Palm Beach. It is easy and accessible. We're walkable. We've got Circuit, you've got Palm Tran, you've got Tri-Rail, and we definitely have the Bright Line. All connectors into downtown West Palm Beach.
This bicycle exhibition is really an exploration of the invention of the bicycle in the Gilded Age, which was a time when you were going from a horse and carriage to having full autonomy. You could go somewhere without an escort for women. You could go somewhere without a horse and carriage. So in this exhibition, we talk about the invention of the bicycle itself, going from those velocipedes, where it was really quite dangerous. They even called them bone shakers, to then the high wheel bicycle, which we see with the quite larger front wheel, the smaller back wheel.
They look dangerous.
Yes, they were very, very dangerous. So then we moved into our safety bicycle, which is the bicycle we use today. This bicycle right behind you actually has quite an interesting provenance. It at one point belonged to President William McKinley. McKinley was president during this era of the bicycle boom, which was a time when there were over 300 bicycle companies in the US, making it one of the largest businesses.
Did people have to take bike lessons?
They did. There was actually a bicycle riding school at one of Henry Flagler's hotels. It was very difficult, though, to learn to ride a bicycle as an adult. In particular, you're wearing clothes that they were wearing during the Gilded Age, this heavy, thick suiting. So it was a time, actually, when the bloomer was developed to go under women's skirts so they could delicately hop on the bicycle. And so actually bicycles themselves and the rise of them was huge for the women's liberation movement, because for the first time women could go around without an escort.
What can people expect to see when they visit Whitehall?
When you walk through the doors of Whitehall, you're going back in time. You're going back to that Gilded Age. Whitehall was completed in 1902. by a pair of architects, Carrere and Hastings, who had worked on a project previously with Henry Flagler. He then asked them to come and do his personal home here in Palm Beach for him and his wife. And this was their home. They would come only about 6 weeks a year in the social season. And really, it was Henry Flagler who set up this idea of this, these snowbirds.
Campbell, thank you so much for having me here at Whitehall and giving me a history lesson on the museum and the bikes. I had so much fun. I think I want to ride a bike now.
Thank you so much, Cindy. It was so lovely having you here.
With so many Bright Bike locations around West Palm Beach, getting around the city is easy as 1, 2, 3. Just download the app and you're ready to roll. Bye, Dolly.
Au revoir, Cindy.
To appreciate the beauty of a sunrise, you need a clear mind. A mind free from the very things that make you forget such a sight exists. And where better to discover this than the Palm Beaches, where every day can begin just like that. Here in the Palm Beaches, there are countless ways to define paradise. Come discover yours at thepalmbeaches.com.
Trains are another great way to get into West Palm Beach. Let's hear what the experts have to say. All aboard. Anyone who lives in Florida understands how hectic traffic is. How is Brightline a better option?
We want to eliminate that. We want you to come in, get a beautiful experience, get on a train. Most people have never ridden on a train, and really try something that's seamless for them. Be able to get from point A to point B. You just sit back, let us do the work. Meanwhile, enjoy what we've been able to build in collaboration with cities such as West Palm Beach to make, a bright day.
When people arrive to the West Palm Beach station, what type of transportation is offered?
For the most part, we do offer circuit that takes you within general proximity of about 3-mile radius. You have rideshare options as well.
I also saw some Bright Bikes out there. Tell me about that.
Oh, Bright Bikes, yes. I think a lot of people nowadays, what they want to do, especially when they want to come and they want to explore the city, something like West Palm Beach, and there's so much close by, they get on the Bright Bikes and they go explore. It's just another way for people to get around.
I'm coming into West Palm Beach for a day trip from Orlando or Miami-Dade. What are some places that you recommend nearby?
We are walking distance from City Place, the Kravis Center. There are many things to offer here.
Tri-Rail was started operation in 1989. What FDOT was looking for was a way to alleviate congestion while they did work on I-95 and widen I-95. So over the years, it has evolved to now 19 stations, including our newest stop at Miami Central Station. We go all the way from Mangonia Park directly into Miami International Airport. We have a transfer train that takes you to Miami Central. But over the last year and a half, we've really gone out of our way to start to make this a better experience.
What amenities are offered at the West Palm Beach Tri-Rail station?
Well, at the West Palm Beach station, you kind of have really a little bit of everything. We have the intermodal center with Palm Trans, you have the connections there. We have our partnerships that'll help get you to the airport. You've got Bright Bike, Greyhound, Flixbus, Circuit that'll take you downtown. If you bring a bike or a scooter, you can get kind of wherever we want to go.
How do I get on the train?
We have kiosks at the station that accept cash or credit card, or you can download the Tri-Rail app and buy your ticket that way.
Thank you so much, David.
Thank you so much for having me and giving me an opportunity to tell the story about all the good things we have in the works.
Not only will the trains get you to West Palm Beach, but you can also savor some of the restaurants located nearby. Train to Fork at its best. If you happen to be in West Palm Beach on a Saturday, you could always take a side trip on a food tour at the Green Market.
The USA Today has ranked this to be the #1 green market in the country for the past 3 years in a row. What we're gonna have is a fresh-made pina colada that is made with 3 ingredients: fresh fruit, fruit juice, and ice. That is it.
We started the tours 8.5 years ago with one tour. Now we have 4.
I went out on one of the tours with Raheem. He was amazing. I really enjoyed how he knew the history and the backstory.
Have you tried conch fritters yet here in Florida? They're a staple.
I liked how you guys featured a lot of the, family-owned businesses.
For those that live locally, you know that they truly are a wonderful local Cuban institution.
We want to make sure that everything you eat, every place we take you, has a connection to West Palm. We went to the arepa booth.
That was my most favorite thing. The perfect start to the food tour, the arepas. Wow. So how can people book a tour?
WestPalmBeachFoodTour.com. We do sell out very quickly, so people need to plan ahead.
So how did we like the tour?
It was amazing. Just loved learning all about the local vendors. And it's so much better than just walking through the green market on your own.
A unique service that is also offered at the Green Market is that you can valet park your bike for free.
So we've been doing the bike valet program at the Green Market for a couple years now. It's another way for people to be able to come into downtown West Palm Beach and enjoy the Green Market that's happening in our city.
Downtown West Palm Beach is teeming with public art, just like the city's Zen Garden. Hey, do you want to go on a day trip?
With you?
Yes!
Let's do this!
Let's go! So what is a doodali?
Doodali is this man. He's you, he's us. When I show doodali or several doodalis together, the idea is that they communicate and I want you to get involved into their conversation.
So you don't mind people hanging out with doodali and jumping on it and playing with it?
I want them to.
You do?
I do, yes. Doodali is made of copper, as any instrument like a saxophone, a trumpet, the sound reverberates. I want you to live doodali. I want you to find inspiration from doodali.
You never know who you're going to run into or what friends you'll make when you're out on a day trip.
Few things are as unique to South Florida as the Everglades in the Palm Beaches. Contained within this unique landscape is more than just wetlands and wildlife. It is almost an entirely new world. So take a glimpse while hiking on a trail, or hop on an airboat to take it all in at once. There's a whole world waiting for you. Come discover yours at thepalmbeaches.com.
Now let's get back to our day trip.
This place been created 1974. We purchased the business 1998. It's a good business. It's a family business.
How would you describe the food that you make here?
We're proud of the food we make. Our food is very unique, and it's a Mediterranean now theme. We buy high quality ingredients, everything custom made. We don't use machineries. Even when we chop onion and parsley and tomato, we do it by hand. We're not mechanized and cannot be mechanized. We roll the grape leaves. It's a lot of detail and a lot of labor intense.
This is not only a deli, it's also a market. You could shop for items while you wait for your food.
We're standing next to the olives. We sell a lot of varieties of olives. We're big time on the food. We don't have much grocery. We see the grocery, little grocery, just convenience for the people. And we sell product you cannot find it in a regular shop.
When I come here, I always see that the market is packed with people, so obviously the people in the community love this place.
They like our place, yes,
Oh,
that's wonderful.
And you offer catering.
Yes, we do a lot of catering. We go to people's houses, so we take a chef, we cook in the people's house, we do the service, we dance, we do the singing, anything all the way to the end. We do whatever it takes to make it a memorable event.
I don't think your customers realize that you actually make the pita chips that you sell here in the factory next door.
Well, the factory, it's always been there. And the people started it in 1974. That's how they started, as a bakery. It used to be called Middle East Bakery. We're not a wholesaler, we're just a retailer.
All that talk of food, you've got me hungry now.
Okay, what are we gonna feed you?
Spicy chicken kebab, can you make me
I'll
one?
be more than happy to.
Eddie, the food was so delicious. I can't wait to come back here again.
You're welcome anytime.
We just dropped off our Bright Bike, and now it's time to hop on the Palm Tran to head to the Drive Shack. I've never golfed before, so do you offer classes? Do I have to be a professional when I come here?
You do not have to be professional. We partner up with some locals that are always offering up lessons in the area.
Do you serve food here?
We have your basic bar type foods like burgers and nachos and wings.
I think I'm gonna give it a swing and get me a golf pro to help me too. Where'd I begin?
So first, you're gonna grab one of the ladies' clubs over here.
Okay.
Okay. Just gonna wave or just tap on that triangle there. That activates the dispenser for the ball to come out. So the left hand's gonna be at the top of the club like so.
Okay.
And then your right hand, you're just gonna put it right underneath. You want the club face to be straight out.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep my eyes on the ball.
Yep, keep your eyes on the ball, bring it back, and bam. Boom.
Ooh.
Way to go, good shot. Good job,
Good.
yes.
Tell me how the scoring works.
So a symbol game is it's called hot shots. And so that just involves the circles that are out in the field. So you're gonna just hit the ball out there and you wanna put it in a circle. You wanna get a lot more points? Well, go for a farther circle. Another game that we have is called Monster Hunt. Monster Hunt, there's gonna be monsters in or around the different circles. It's kind of fun, maybe more kid-friendly, but adults can play it too. Direct hits are gonna kill the monster instantly. Other than that, wherever the ball lands, there's an explosion wave that could damage the monster, maybe even kill him.
Why do you like to come here with your family?
This is a great place, and we really enjoy coming here. It's fun, you get outside, beautiful weather, South Florida. You can't bring kids really out to a regular golf course, so this is a great opportunity for them to learn the mechanics of how to play golf, and at the same time have some fun doing it. I got a reservation, easy on their website.
That's great. I can see why you chose to spend your weekends here.
We come as often as we can.
Draft Shack is a very fun place to go. I love working here. It's good music, good food, a good time. Again, you don't have to know how to play to come here. It's fun.
Drive Shack for the win. Let's hop in a ride share to take us to our final destination, Renegades.
So it started with one night at a bar, and it just developed into Renegades separately. But we've been at this location for about 10 years now, and it has only been growing in popularity.
What can people expect when they walk through the doors of Renegades?
A whole lot of line dancing. It's not only country music, but we also have pop music, rock, some hip hop, a mechanical bowl, great drink specials, and delicious food.
Chef, you were born and raised in West Palm Beach. What do you love about this city?
The beaches, all my family lives here, the weather, a lot of things to do.
How did you get your start, your love for cooking?
I started off as a dishwasher, really, and looking at all the other chefs as they create.
So what did you make for me today?
Today I did you a Hawaiian pork chop with rice and stir-fried vegetables.
Is that on the menu?
I do specials through the week, so that'll be one of my specials tonight.
Oh, so that must mean on special, huh?
Yeah, it's special.
Did you make me dessert too?
Yes, I have dessert for you.
I see that you even have concerts here.
We try to have one every 3 months, so we'll have a few every year.
And what about the line dancing? Do you have classes?
Yes, we have free lessons every night from 7 to 9, and Fridays and Saturdays we also have free couple lessons.
Are boots and 10-gallon hats required to get in?
Oh no, come as you are.
I see that you have a mechanical bull here.
Oh yeah, so the bull is also free to ride. Are you gonna have fun?
I think I am, yes.
So you will have to sign a waiver. It is for 18 and older. It's definitely not the strongest bull at the rodeo, so don't expect to be thrown off too wild, but you will have a good time.
But the bull always wins, right?
The bull always wins.
Why do you like coming to Renegades?
There's lots of reasons. Great food, great people, lots of friends.
So how good are you at line dancing?
I've learned a few.
Yeah? Can you teach me some moves?
Absolutely.
Well, let's go on in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thanks, Aaron. I had so much fun.
I did too. Thank you so much, Cindy. It was great.
I'll be back.
All right.
Wow, what a thrilling day, and that's no bull. I'm so happy that you were able to come along with me as we experience all the Palm Beaches has to offer. It only goes to show you that every day is a new adventure when you go day tripping in the Palm Beaches. Until next time.
Day tripping in the Palm Beaches, let's go. Day tripping, there's so much to see when we're day tripping in the Palm
Tripping in the Palm Beaches is sponsored by Discover the Palm Beaches TV.